And yeah, here go a blank check, rock yourself out. But in the meantime, girl, knock yourself out.
Oh, you modeling, mom?
Melissa Ford, the IG model that paved the way for modern IG models. Look, here's the thing. When a woman uses her beauty and her body for monetization, as her beauty fades away with age, she will not have anything to offer. She will become useless. That's why it's smart for a woman to develop some type of intellectual capital, because it's only so long you will be able to last in the game if you're using your body and your looks. So in the prime years of her life, she gave that to the streets.
Somebody brought me up and told me, they had a dream about you.
Somebody had a dream about me? Who was that?
They can't tell you. You're gonna have to get ready cut because I gotta go do something illegal. I'm just joking. That's right. I thought y'all was with y'all last night. Ain't that what I said when I woke up? I said, damn, yo. Y'all was having a party and I was in the studio. I was in the studio last night finishing this commercial. And my outfit is whack. I hate this outfit, yo. And my sneakers don't match.
Oh no, sneakers not match.
I hate when my sneakers don't match, yo. This whole outfit just, yo, take it, man. Oh, man, hey. I'm like swimming in these clothes, yo. They're too big. Oh, geez. And yeah. I'm gonna have to rap on y'all real soon. No, y'all.
No, I ain't. I went out for dinner.
That's right. All right, tonight you will not see me get in the bed. I don't really have nothing spectacular to do, so just let me know. Anyway.
Listen, obviously you dated Drake.
Okay,
Who,
like 2009.
who,
Be
by
careful.
the way, listen,
Yes.
I ain't gonna spill your business. You dated the Drake, okay?
In 2009, this was a really long time ago. This was over 15 years ago. You know, and he and I were both. I was older, but not by much. Well, maybe. What was I? It's 10 years, 9 years older. I was in my early 30s. He was in his like mid 20s. Yeah.
Did he spoil you?
Yeah. He was nice.
Was the sex good?
No one's gonna believe me, but we didn't have sex.
You are a liar!
I'm sorry.
Alyssa Ford!
I'm sorry. I have no reason.
2 Scorpios!
I know. Trust me. Listen, I'm real funny when it comes to sex. Okay. I don't have it right away. Like, and also the more famous the guy, the more careful I am and the more I take my time. So things kind of ended before that could actually happen. And listen, I'm not concerned if anybody believes me or not. I have no reason to.
You don't lie.
I don't lie.
I will give you that.
There's it would be
you would tell me like, and you would look at me like, yeah.
Yes, I would totally be if I did it. And if you ask me the right person, I might say fuck yeah, but you don't ask me shit.
Why didn't things work out with you and Flo Rida? Because you two.
Ew, God. Oh, yuck.
Y'all were engaged.
Ew, yuck.
He's tall and.
So what?
And recently won a lot of money.
Great. I'm very happy for him. Not even a little bit, because he had a lot of money when we were dating.
Did he spoil you too?
Yes.
Why didn't that work out? Because knowing you seem to be in love. And one thing I know about you, you are notorious private.
Yes.
You are.
I walked the red carpet.
You're dangerously private.
Yeah, I don't know.
So imagine my surprise. I'm like, oh, she's public with this.
Yeah.
So I looked at you and I was like, she's in love. And you know, that's all I want for my girls. It's like to get married and find love.
I just want to let everybody know that this was almost 13 years ago. Yeah, it's almost 13 years ago.
what happened to the point where my girl who's publicly in a relationship that she finally said, okay, is this one y'all can like see what went wrong in that one?
It ended and not well.
Did he cheat on you?
Mm-hmm. There was just stuff.
Did he have a baby on you?
I have no idea. I have no idea what happened after I left.
Okay.
I did not keep up with his life. You know, I see he has children now. I don't. Children, I have no idea. I don't keep up. Yeah.
Yo, she ran through so many dudes in the industry. It's crazy. She even let a podcast co-worker hit in the past.
You know she used to date Mark Lamont Hill. Did you know that? Oh,
They
the
said
one
I
that
was
sound like
being really
Charlamagne?
shady to him the last time I did VH1 Live, but I don't remember what I said.
Yo, he sound just like Charlamagne. But did you miss the point that I said Melissa and him used to date? Really?
Yeah.
She does. She owns
Anyway,
up to
let
it.
me stop telling
Yeah,
her
we
this,
did.
'cause
I mean, I
He's
adore.
a great guy.
I adore Mark. He is awesome.
Sad. Now, think about that, right? She ran through all those different men and nobody saved her. Well, of course, Florida, he kind of saved her, but I think after a while, he realized that, man, you can't save this chick, bro. With a history like that, you really can't do it. So he probably was just playing the role until he found a way out. Y'all know how it goes. Now, she ran through all these men, right? And usually when a woman is washed up, when she's done running through these dudes and she's past the prime, this is how she sounds.
Allow me to educate you guys on what soft life actually means.
Let's do it.
We're exhausted. Okay, we are exhausted. That is it. We want a life where love does not equal struggle. We want a life in which there isn't a necessity to be combative and to always have your guard up and be hyper vigilant about every little thing, because as difficult as the world is for black men, it is equally as difficult for black.
It's over for you thoughts. It's over. It ain't that time. It's over for y'all. The other thoughts made it bad for you.
The sad reality is she wasted her prime years in the streets. And this is why it's so important for a woman to spend her prime years trying to find a husband. When a woman is young, when she's 21, 22, 23, 24, and she's in the best shape of her life, she's as beautiful as can be, that's the time she wants to look for a husband. But when a woman give it to the streets, this is how she sounds when the streets is done with her. She's 40 and she's talking about a soft life after she ran through the industry. And the thing about women like this, and I keep telling y'all, when a woman is on a podcast, she is who she is. Podcast is the go-to move for a bird. Like when she's done with the streets, she thinks, okay, maybe I could go on a podcast and create a narrative. But these women are who they are, and sooner or later, the truth will come to light, and it never fails. Now, the thing about her, of course, she went through a phase where she was playing the victim.
Guy comes in the room. I don't know who he is, but you know, looks like he's part of the entourage. You know, it was a rap video. And then another guy comes in the room. And before I know it, there's about 10 guys in the room, and they're circling me, and they're starting to touch me. And I did not know how to defend myself, or I don't know if you've ever experienced this, but I think that women sometimes have a fear of offending or making a bigger deal out of something. Their instincts are firing off like crazy, like
especially when you're in a work environment.
Exactly, but it's just like danger, danger, danger. But you suppress those instincts. You suppress them because you don't want to seem impolite. You don't want to. You don't want to call attention to something that might not be a thing, but it's a thing.
Yeah.
And you're terrified, but you don't know how to act. You don't know how to. You just don't know how to act in this moment. And it's almost like, if I do act and I get hysterical, will that make it worse? Will that mean that somebody covers my mouth and then it just goes all to hell.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it was one of those moments where I literally, terror on my face, didn't know what to do. And literally, cameraman or grip walks in the room and notices, which was amazing that he could even notice, but he noticed that I just was like sitting there like my chihuahua, big eyes, SOS. And he was like, hey Mel, I think they need you on set. Let me take you. And that was it. That diffused the situation and got me out of a situation that I felt like I was in peril.
Anyway, so Joe Budden decided to make her a host on his podcast. And it really helped her image because instead of people knowing her for being a video vixen or Instagram model and a woman who just ran through a bunch of men in the industry, people were able to get an insight on the way she thinks. And the more she spoke, the more you realize the type of woman that she is. But nevertheless, it was a good look, and it also helped her to venture off into a new career space, right? Because right now she's doing her thing. She even got to the point where she started her own podcast, I believe. But Joe Budden was the one who pretty much put her on, if we got to be honest, because the last we heard from Shorty was the fact that she was messing with either Drake or Florida, one of them. That's the last thing we heard from her. And then Joe Budden really shined a light on her career into the media podcast space. So after he helped this woman, this is the way she thanked him.
I've had my own experiences of being around a certain type of, a certain group of men who exhibit groupthink, and that groupthink tends to lean very misogynistically. So it has an effect on you, as somebody who's just kind of like absorbing it, simply just because I'm a woman and I'm the woman in the room kind of thing. It's just...
I listen, are there fuck boys out here yet?
How to manipulate women and take advantage of them. And I mean...
Listen, there's some men that you trust to bear more. What was that shit y'all was arguing about? The bear or the man? Whatever. There's some men
if you ran into a strange man or a bear in the woods, who would you choose? 98% of women chose the bear. If the bear kills me, that's fine. At least he didn't rape me.
And this here, my friends, is the reason why you can't save a bird. Joe Budden tried his best to help this chick at least clean up her image. But instead of taking accountability, instead she turned around and attacked him and his cast members by saying they are misogynistic. Man, fellas, it's real out here, bro. Y'all could try your best to ignore the facts, ignore the truth, but it is what it is. When a woman is for the streets, that's who she is, and you gotta accept that's who she will be for the rest of her life. No sense trying to save her, because at the end, she's gonna try her best to destroy you after you helped her. You can't trust these types of women. And now she's bashing the podcast after, based on the fact that she was on Joe Budden podcast, is the reason why she's even able to start her own podcast. But instead of thanking him, she's trying to destroy him. That's the life of a bird, bro. That's the life of a bird. And this is why I tell you all dudes all the time, you gotta treat these women like who they are. That's the only way they're gonna respect you. But when you are nice to a bird, she will always shit on you in the end. Nevertheless, man, please leave your thoughts in the comments. It's your boy AyeQ. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'm out.
If you haven't yet, go get you some of that merch. Y'all already know, don't feed the birds. That's what it is. We don't feed the birds over here. So if you rock with your boy, go get you some of that good merch.